Nice to see you this morning. Coming up at 9:20, own GMB's Laura Tobin on how we can all do in a bit, my darling.
Bye, Rana.
Thank you very much, Kate and Adil. Now, after the break, what time is here talking tips to help save the planet? And I'll be asking her if the British weather is likely to perk up at all this Easter break. And Ross is in LA for us this morning. Also coming up, another couple. Hello there, good morning. Thank you for being with us. First today, we're going to be looking at some of the top stories of the morning at the Daily Mirror's editor. Now, there's quite a big wedding happening this weekend. Apparently, my invite has just arrived. Brooknet, because even then, we, as a couple, sort of beyond what probably itself, doesn't it now? Now, another big story, a serious story across the front pages this morning is Boris Johnson's comments on the trans community. Well, listen to what he said yesterday that would read those pages. They clearly think that
this year. Now, that is so whenever there's we know there's a lot of anger on, but is an area that is going to...
Thank you so much to Paul. In just a moment, as a growing number of women are diagnosed... now, when you hear the term ADHD, what do you think of? If you ask me, I'd say probably naughty children, naughty little boys who can't sit down, can't concentrate. But as awareness increases, more and more women are in fact being diagnosed with the disorder later in life. And also describe how it feels inside your head. You wrote it as it was happening, what this was meant to be about and what it ended up being about. I mean, I've turned down so many calls. The person that's in there, because it's inside your head, person that is just zigzagging everything, quite very well put together. People expect you to be the mum who can do it all, that comes in where the person you look like. And there's so many brilliant bits. There have been plenty. I've tried to convince myself that she is real and that woman who has sentimental value, but you've smashed it all. Ignore that I'm coming away from myself. When looking back, expect ADHD to...
I didn't read till really late and then I learned detail.
But you say, conversely to what I was saying at the beginning, what we think, you can actually concentrate for 18 hours on...
How to write that in
Difficult in it, of course, is the effect it has on your mother. I mean, the book is incredible, I have to say. You know, if not the medicalised version going on inside the brain as it happens, this book tells me like no other book. On your husband and the children. Yeah. That's the issue, isn't it? Because even when you eventually have to go to hospital, the specific ADHD medication now. Anybody in the medical profession or who wants to know more about the book, I found it, I've never heard it described. I've never heard what's described in the brain, because you were so brave to write it in that. So much. Rebecca's book, Earthed, is out now. Now, after the break, apologies. Now, we've got Wedding Fever this morning. We'll be taking you behind the scenes of Kourtney Kardashian's ceremony in just a minute, but first it's competition time. Here's Andy. That's all from me for today. Tomorrow I'll be joined by Gabby Logan and some more Strictly Pros. Katia, Gorka and Neil will be with me here. Have a lovely day. Bye.